Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Andre Bishop's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. This David ain't a liar. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I'm about to grind down like a science.
Stewart's poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter.
Perfect.
What's the next twist and turn in the career of Andre Bishop? Now contending as a veteran heavyweight as he faces Reggie Stewart. You may remember in his last fight against Meldrick Johnson, he badly injured that right hand, breaking it when he landed a good, solid punch. Trainer Gus Carisi is not worried. He says Bishop is fine, healthy as could be, ready for action.
Well, he better be fine. They shouldn't have him in this fight if his hand is not 100% because he's going to need both hands to win this fight.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Range. Use the ring. Use the whole ring.
How does the power puncher actually use the jab to close the gap against this outside fighter? How does he employ that strategy?
So I think it's a little bit like if you're a carpenter and you're making a table. You take your measuring stick out and you see how much wood you need, how long the table is. Well, same thing. If you're a fighter who wants to get inside with a boxer, you got to see how much distance you have to close. If there's a lot of distance, you need 2 jabs. One is not going to work.
Good job protecting himself. Scored well up top. He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. Took a shot, now he gives a left. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Reggie Stewart. Good solid uppercut lands flush by Reggie Stewart. Well done there. Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head.
Relax. That's exactly what I want. Let's keep that up. There you go. Right on the right for now. Let's show everyone that you still got that power, right? Set it.
You're fighting his fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. Now I want you to use the ring and keep your distance.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Stewart. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. Doubling up the jab by Andre Bishop. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Bombs away with the hook by Andre Bishop. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. 2 snapping jabs by Andre Bishop. Flush right hand to the head. Good block. Big uppercut right on the mark. Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Reggie Stewart. Really on the mark with that overhand left. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Bishop's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And we come to the end of round number 2.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab. Now listen to me. Your best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches.
Okay, that was good. Good round, kid. Your right's looking good. Let's keep feeling it out. Let me know how it feels, all right? If it doesn't feel 100%, let's lighten it up on it, okay?
Round number 3 is underway. So early on here, you can already see that Andre Bishop looks like a much fresher fighter after taking a break after the last round. Bishop's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Good, solid overhand left. Solid right by Andre Bishop. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back at the amusement park on a roller coaster again, like a kid.
Stewart's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Solid right by Andre Bishop. Stewart's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Boy, and now that corner of Andre Bishop, they're just hoping to keep this fight going here with how bad that cut is.
Yeah, they haven't really done their job as far as stopping the bleeding, but you know what? Believe it or not, some guys are bleeders, and it looks like Bishop is a bleeder.
Nice work on the outside. Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. You need to capitalize on his misses.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. A knifing left hand by Stewart. At this point, you have to feel that Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed. He continues to throw it here in the midst of this fight against Stewart. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Reggie Stewart. Andre Bishop is not showing the reserve of energy that we're used to seeing with him.
Yeah, you just wonder if he was a little overconfident coming into this fight. Did not prepare properly. Didn't do all his work in the gym.
Not much action as he just ties up. Good right hand. Bishop's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. Right back to it upstairs.
There's no need to be on the inside, Jack. Come on.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. You see him holding on.
Double up your punches.
Oh, good-looking two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop utilizing that right hand well. There's no doubt in my mind that it is fully healed.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel them ropes, move quick.
Relax. That's exactly what I want. Let's keep that up. Fight on the right for now. Let's show everyone that you still got that power, right?
I'm inspired by the challenge and I find myself standing out of outlet. The move like a boss warrior but not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. There's a lot of high victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
That's a big flush punch landing on Andre Bishop.
This is not the first time that Andre Bishop has been brought to this neighborhood. He has been shaken before. He will know what to do.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. The combination punching now scoring well by Andre Bishop. Whether or not Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed, the bottom line is he continues to have success with it here tonight against Reggie Stewart. Reggie Stewart's tagged. Brings over that hook upstairs. Nice jabs there by Andre Bishop. Big shot there. Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down. This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
A hammering hook by Andre Bishop. Eddie, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand. And that's the end of round 5.
Max, are you all right?
A new round underway here. Bishop's hoping that he doesn't make a defensive wall like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see, as hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
At this point, you have to feel that Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed. He continues to throw it here in the midst of this fight against Stewart. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Bishop showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses the opponent. Don't be so sure he's going to stay with this, Joe. He might just be doing it for a diversion tactic. You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little bit of time, confuse his opponent, keep his opponent at bay, and then go back to what he knows best.
We'll look out for that. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. He gets off with a combination up top. Well, Andre Bishop must have a cut on the inside of his mouth. It must be damaged up pretty good because there's a significant amount of blood showing up from his mouth. Reggie Stewart's ruined with that punch right there. He's got to be careful not to swallow too much blood. He's bleeding in his mouth. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Whether or not Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed, the bottom line is he continues to have success with it here tonight against Reggie Stewart.
Throw punches.
I need to see the combination from it. Let's throw the combination. This fight is too close. Let's throw the 1, 2, 3s, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Stewart's coming out here to start this round knowing that all eyes are on him. Remember, he was hurt in that last round, so here he is, a target here early on in this round.
Well, all eyes are going to be on him, but all ears should have been tuned in his corner. He had to hear the right things. I wonder if he did. And the right thing to hear was why you were hurt in that last round. He needs to have that information.
Good work defensively by Stewart. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
You can tell he's just looking to survive. Stewart's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this, on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
Stewart's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent, good, solid right hand, big shot. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. You talk about putting an issue to rest. How about Andre Bishop scoring a knockout with the injured right hand everybody was questioning? He does it here tonight against Reggie Stewart.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
So the heavyweight career of Andre Bishop tries to move forward tonight. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my broadcast partner Teddy Atlas, coming to you from the Thomas and Mack Center, where tonight the unbeaten Andre Bishop will face the veteran heavyweight Dwight Cooper. And a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. That's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. More and more punishment is being doled out. Bishop's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Bishop's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice.
Bishop's corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
Dwight Cooper has a real big chance here. He has a very attractive target in the form of that cut over Andre Bishop's right eye. It's starting to bleed badly.
Now we're going to see a part of this fight that we've never seen before. You know, he's been tested in other ways. We know he has a pretty good chin. He's handled certain kinds of adversity, but he's never been cut before. Now we're going to see whether or not he panics. Does he handle this moment?
This fight is
The real challenge here at the start of round number 2 is Andre Bishop's quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
Well, not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. And a punishing hook by Cooper. And he ties up on the inside.
Keep your back off the ropes.
See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. Halfway through round number 2. Gets rid of that body shot. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Bishop splits the guard with an uppercut. Bishop's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Teddy, you talk about going out and making a few opening statements here. The jab has spoken loudly for him.
Yeah, it has spoken loudly. What it's told his opponent is you're not just going to walk in. You're not coming into my house. It's going to be hard. I got a couple locks, a couple padlocks on here.
It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper.
Right? Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses.
Okay, you're doing fine, but listen. You have to do more. We have to pull ahead.
And round number 3 is underway. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. Nice strike after catching one by Dwight Cooper. And he's holding. Good double jab by Andre Bishop. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Good jab by Cooper. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Right hand downstairs. And he engages in the clinch. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Andre Bishop's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down, too.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye.
Back to the body.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Cooper.
Jump on it. Nice.
Bishop's combination punching is working well here.
Good job, buddy.
Breathe. I need to see the combinations first. Let's throw the combinations. This fight is too close. Let's throw the 1, 2, 3s, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Listen to me. I need you to keep busy, all right? I need more than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch out there. All right.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Doubling up that jab, it serves him well to the body. What a hook by Cooper. Bishop snapping that jab.
Keep
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. And he just holds on there. Halfway through round number 4. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues.
Yeah,
good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right hand flush against Cooper.
Keep it going.
Let's shake it off. Okay, relax. This fight is so close. It's really close. Let those hands go, all right? Let them go. This is the time. We need to outpunch this fucking guy.
You don't need
Listen, wait a minute.
You're not winning, and you're not losing. You have to throw more than this guy. We can pull ahead, but we gotta fight. We gotta keep going.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round in what has been a very even fight. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. Great combination from Bishop. How about that hook by Andre Bishop?
Stay away from those. Come on.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Cooper. Bishop could really use a pit stop here. He needs to refuel.
Yeah, he needs to tie up a little bit.
Now he ties up there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Side to side. Move your head.
Cooper's left landing well. Showing you some defense there with the block. Andre Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Great movement to get away from those punches. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Let's see some more head movement.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. And this round comes to an end.
This fight is too close. You hear me? Too close. You don't want to...
Don't stop. Don't stop. You gotta keep working. You can get ahead, but you gotta keep working. listen to me. Your best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Dwight Cooper. Good defense, just covering up down low. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing, and we're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Halfway through round 6. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Not much action as he just ties up. They both decide to bring it. I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. What a hook to the head by Cooper. Doubles up the jab to the head.
That's it.
Bishop smashed by a hook. Bishop with a nice combination. A good old 1-2 landing on Dwight Cooper. Carisi's game plan being executed perfectly by Andre Bishop in that last round. He has a lot of momentum.
Yeah, now when he gets back to the corner, of course, Gus only has to tell him, keep doing what you're doing. But a guy like Gus, he'll remind him, hey, it starts with the jab, always fundamentals.
You got your range. You gotta work it. Work your range, okay? You're in control.
And we are back underway, another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Andre Bishop's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Work the body. Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cooper. Halfway through the 7th round. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
There you go. Hey,
trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab. Cooper's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
And that does it for this round.
This guy can't handle the pressure, Dre. Keep on moving. Keep on throwing. Keep that pressure up. Nice work.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta...
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Little setup punch, 1, 2, 2 jabs to the body. You see him holding on.
Jab, jab.
See Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1, 2, boom, boom. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
That's it, just like that.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Jump on him. Nice.
Good job with another left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Okay, now just relax. You gotta stick with the program, kid. Stick with the game plan. How are we gonna get to the inside? The double jab, all right? I need to see that double jab. Jab to the body.
Okay, that's it. We got it. Listen, kid, keep the jab working, but I need to see more than one punch. This guy doesn't like your power.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Andre Bishop's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop.
He's good.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
Inside.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop.
That's what I
banking away those body shots. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
Back to the body.
Get away from the
shot returning fire. Well done by Cooper. Cooper's got to do more than this. I mean, you can't just sit there stationary and expect the night to go your way. This fight is going opposite of how he needs it to go right now.
Well, maybe it's not, Joe. Maybe he's given up already. You know, it's all about what's going on in the mind of a fighter. Maybe he's given in, and this is his way, believe it or not, of getting the ref to stop this fight.
It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what, work with him a little bit. Don't get careless, but work on things. Carry him a little bit. Get some rounds.
It's been that kind of night for Andre Bishop. Everything he does works. One more round to keep it that way.
And as a trainer, you might remind him of that movie if he watched it, The Gambler. You know, where the guy thought that he went to bed and all his teams were winning at halftime. He woke up and found out that he owed a lot of money. And he said, what are you doing? And the guy said, Charlie, maybe no one told you, we don't pay you off at halftime. This fight's not over. Keep your concentration.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Cooper's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself so your opponent...
Hard charging with that right hand. He's jumping all over him now. Cooper's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Cooper's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Dwight Cooper. Right back to the body. He had to gut it out, but Andre Bishop, cut eye and all, gets the decision win over Dwight Cooper. Your winner, Andre Bishop.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen. Well, good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. A 10-round heavyweight fight between a top 10 fighter in the world and a comebacking former middleweight prospect as Kobe Nichols takes on Andre Bishop. Teddy, who would have thought Andre Bishop would have an opportunity like this?
Well, you know they say, Joe, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who overcome. He has overcome, he has waited, and he has his moment.
Bishop's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Nichols is coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk.
All right, let's go.
So we are underway between Andre Bishop and Kobe Nichols as Bishop looking to carry that unbeaten streak forward here. Andre Bishop and his cornerman Gus are just disgusted by that. That seemed like a legal body shot, but yet the ref is deducting a and once again, Andre Bishop is docked a point for a low blow. It seemed like a clean body shot. And there's another headshot by Andre Bishop. What we're noticing here is no more body shots by Bishop because of those low blow point deductions. If you're the well-rounded fighter in a matchup like this against the real heavy hitter, I'm assuming the last thing you want to do, even though throughout your career you have punched well, you do have knockouts on your record, is to engage him in the only kind of fight he can win?
Yeah, don't go down to his level is what the old-timers would say. You know that you can win so many ways. Why go into a place that is the only place he has a chance?
Halfway through this round, well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Blocks away that headshot. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Scores up top with a left. Wow, look at that. Trading shots. Andre Bishop being brave simply by throwing a legal body shot. He's got to be careful this referee doesn't call a low blow against him and disqualify him.
Get out.
Those shots weren't low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Keep them up. Keep them up.
When we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Halfway through this round here. There's that overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good block by Andre Bishop that time. He'd like to see more of that. Bishop's able to land a good, solid left hand. Nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. When naturally you're the smaller man against these heavyweights, don't think that you can't jab. Andre Bishop doesn't think that. He knows he can. Nichols' right hand scores well. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And now look at Andre Bishop. He's just not going to the body the way he was. He's been called for multiple low blows in what appears to be overly officious refereeing in front of us.
And this is going to hurt him more than it's going to hurt somebody who depends just on their jab, just on the shots upstairs. He depends on slowing down his opponent by going to the basement.
Nice work, Andre. Let's mix it up in there.
Round number 3 is underway. Little head knocking with that right hand. Piercing jab. A crushing 2-punch combo by Kobe Nichols. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
That's the kind of officious refereeing that can cost a fighter a bout. The ref is saying that was a low blow and taking a point away from Andre Bishop.
The belt line.
One. Good work by Andre Bishop. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Solid straight right hand. A solid uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Hits him in the mug with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Bishop's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. If you're just joining us, once again, the big story here tonight, points deducted from Andre Bishop by the referee for apparent clean body shots that were termed low blows.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Throw the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Andre Bishop is being smart on the outside. Very nice work with the double jab up top. An accurate left by Andre Bishop. Bishop's got a reputation as being a brawler. Right now, that style has got him in control of this fight in these middle rounds.
Yeah, right now it looks like this fight could be fought in a phone booth. That's exactly the way he likes it.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Nichols is on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Nice job doubling up the jab by Andre Bishop. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kobe Nichols.
Side to side.
Bishop's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Andre Bishop. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
Once again, the story of this fight, and it happened early on, was the referee deducting points for Andre Bishop for what were clearly clean body shots. Since that point, Bishop has gone extensively to the head of Kobe Nichols. Now, he could still set up a knockout victory, maybe even a TKO, but the concern is, could he be DQ'd or possibly lose a decision based on those points being deducted? Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
Taking too many punches. Hands up. Shake it off.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Nichols, his opponent, is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Bishop's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Well played, straight right hand. Andre Nichols is hurt from that. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is solid. Nichols' defense didn't stand up to it. That combination put him down. Down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Andre Bishop was reticent to put forth a body attack all night long, but still, he earns the knockout against Kobe Nichols. Bishop.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything. It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to...
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other. a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
The MGM Grand here in Las Vegas, site to one of the most unique fights that we've ever brought you. Brother against brother, estranged and at odds, now against each other. As the older brother, Andre Bishop, takes on his heavyweight contending younger brother, Raymond Bishop, in an eliminator fight. For the winner, a chance for the world champion and a date with Isaac Frost. Teddy, size this up for me.
Well, Joe, it's not easy. Not only do you have to deal with blood, fighting your own blood, you have to deal with controlling your emotions, but you have to deal with the fact that both these fighters, both these brothers, know each other so well. They've sparred together. They've hung out together. They've been in the gym since they were kids. They know all the tendencies of each other. It's going to be like looking in the mirror. The only thing, this time you look in the mirror, you might not like what you're seeing.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
This isn't their backyard. This isn't a pillow fight. This is brother versus brother for all the marbles. A chance to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. Round number 1 underway.
1, 2, 1, 2. Uppercut. Okay.
Good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is the key to victory tonight. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Bishop starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Scored well with the left. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother. He's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Bishop's corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round. Wow! How will he overcome this? Bishop is down.
1,
Fight's over. Stay there.
You know, Adrian? Sorry I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend as Raymond knocks out his older brother, Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion, Isaac Frost.